Now let's help us understand, what do we do when we see something that's a negative exponent? So let's imagine, if you will, that I have some base to the third power divided by base to the fifth power. What that meant to us was we had b times itself 3 times divided by b times itself 5 times. That reduces down to 1 over b squared. Now we used our exponent rule that also told us that we subtract the exponent. So it's b to the 3 minus 5, and that equals b to the negative 2. So these two situations show me that 1 over b squared is the same thing as b to the negative 2. So that relationship right there helps us identify a rule that if we have some b to the negative m, that equals 1 over b to the positive m, or whatever exponent that we might use. So that rule will help us to deal with negative exponents when we should discover them. So let's look at a couple examples. What do we make of 7 to the negative 2? Well, that becomes 1 over 7 squared, and then we can reduce that down to 1 over 49. So 7 to the negative 2, if we follow this pattern, produces 1 over 7 to the positive 2. 4 to the negative 3. Well, let's turn that into a positive exponent, but to do that, we need to put it on the other shelf. So it becomes 1 to the 4 thirds, or 1 over 4 to the third, and that equals 1 over 64. Negative 2. Is it negative 2? Yep, negative 2. The entire thing to the fourth. Here we need to be careful. This becomes 1 over positive 2 to the fourth. Negative 2 to the fourth. Let's rewrite this correctly. Negative 2 to the negative fourth equals 1 over negative 2 to the positive fourth. And that equals negative 2 to the fourth. 4, 8, 16 equals 1/16. Negative 2 to the negative 4. Here's where we need to be a little careful. What's the base? The base is just 2. So that becomes, I have a coefficient of a negative, so I have a negative, negative 1, over 2 to the positive fourth. And that equals a negative 1 over 16. So keep an idea where this negative is, what it does in this problem as we reduce it out and use these rules here. So the base, right, in this case is only the 2, and that's why it's only 2 to the fourth that's being dropped down to the denominator. And 5 to the negative 1, that becomes 1 over 5 to the positive 1, or just a 1/5. So that was just a brief introduction to you of how to deal with negative exponents.